Hello, TWLOHA Team. My name is Brittany Powelson, and I am a senior at Montclair State University in Montclair, New Jersey. And this is my summer 2019 internship video application. Now here are 5 random quirky facts about me that you definitely didn't need to know. Number 1, I have a scar on my forehead, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's right there. And it's one of my favorite features because I'm still not 100% convinced that he who shall not be named from Harry Potter didn't give it to me when I was a kid. Number 2, if I wear socks to sleep at night, I get nightmares. Every time. Every time. Number 3 is that I really want to get my scuba diving license at some point in my life, but I have a really irrational fear of swimming in large bodies of water. Number 4 is that I have a really weird emotional thing with numbers. I've never been able to explain it, but like this number is a bad number. This one's okay, but this one's even better, and then this one is the best of them all. I can't explain it. So my last fun fact is that I absolutely hate the band Panic at the Disco. I'm definitely not inspired by them like every single day. Definitely don't listen to their music ever. I'm kidding. I love everything about them. They're my favorite. So what community means to me is first and foremost a group of people who wants to see one another succeed. They're a family. They're not necessarily a family by blood, but through similar life experiences or shared interests, shared passions, and a group of people where they have an overwhelming sense of love and support and belonging. I think that's the most important thing to a healthy community, is that sense of belonging, because these are the people that if you have a terrible hardship that you're struggling with, you know that you can go up to these people and they will comfort you the way you need to be comforted, and they'll share in your joys and your excitements in life as well. They're the people who are going to be there for you and who are going to consistently lift you up. Some things that would make me an incredible addition to the TWLOHA team are my hardworking and passionate character, my internal drive, and my optimistic outlook on life. I have never felt more passionate about anything before than TWLOHA's mission, and when I'm passionate about something, I give it my all, whether it's answering emails or promoting a huge sporty benefit event. I'm going to give it my all to make sure that we succeed in everything that we do. It's my own internal drive, and it's the knowledge that we as humans never stop growing, we never stop learning. I could be 75 years old and still have so much more left to learn about my own life, about the whole human existence. That's what drives me to get out of bed in the morning and be the best version of myself that I can be. I like to think that I influence others by being the best version of myself that I can be every day. Getting up and going to class, even if I really don't feel like it that day, and by being an open book. I believe that, the stigma surrounding mental health is never going to end unless we talk about it and unless we grow comfortable enough with it that we can just have open discussions about it constantly. About a year and a half ago, after the shooting in Las Vegas, after I heard the news, I was terrified to leave my apartment to go to class or to, go get food with friends or something for weeks, maybe even a month or so afterwards. And I just remember having this conversation with my mom where she said, yeah, it really sucks, but things like this happen. Sometimes there's nothing we can do to control it, and we can't let that fear control us. So don't be afraid to live your life. And I will always think of that whenever I get anxious or anything. I will always think of do not be afraid to live your life. I'm passionate about music. I'm passionate about the way that it has healing powers that nothing else can compare to. For a while I was really interested in music therapy and hearing about stories where a child with autism cannot speak for 3 years, but then after a few sessions with the music therapist, all of a sudden says his first words. I actually had the pleasure to sing with Montclair State University singers. And there was one significant story that our director told us about a year and a half ago, where a man who was driving for the Montclair University shuttle bus service, had no connection to music whatsoever for his entire life, decided to come to one of our concerts. And he told her at the end, he said thank you. He thanked her because he said that he had been feeling that he was stuck in sort of a rut where he was worried about where his life was going, or he was just feeling generally really upset and just, in a low point. And he said that he came to that concert that night and felt healed. He felt like himself again, and he felt like it's what he needed. So that's the reason why I'm passionate about music, because it heals in a way that nothing else can.